I'm laughing because this is my third attempt. Third time's the charm, right? Okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel, Open the Door. This is episode 154. The door I keep locked is my inner sanctum. There is a door within me, and not everyone gets to walk through it. Not anymore. This is a door I've learned to keep locked not out of fear, but out of respect in what lives inside. For a long time, I didn't even realize that this door existed. My space, my energy, my heart was all wide open. I let people in who didn't know how to be gentle with my energy, with my love. I entertained others who didn't know how to be respectful. And I paid for that. I paid a dear price. I paid with my peace. But healing has taught me something sacred. And I have this inner sanctum, and I get to decide who and what enters in. So there's two aspects to this inner sanctum: my physical space and my inner space, my energy. So first I want to talk just a little bit about my physical space, my home. It's no longer just where I live. It's where I recover, where I breathe, where I come back to myself through meditation and silence, through music and dancing and yoga and reading and drawing and all the good things. This is the place where I become intentional about what surrounds me, what I keep and what I release, and who I allow to step inside, because energy lingers and I'm no longer willing to clean up messes that were never mine to hold. So my physical space, it literally has become an inner sanctum. And there's a handful of people, I could count on one hand the number of people I've allowed through the door to this apartment. And when they do step through the door, I normally say, welcome to the inner sanctum, because it is such a private, sacred space for me. I also hold sacred space within me, my energy. So even deeper than my home is my energy. My inner sanctum isn't always something that you can see, but I can definitely feel it. It's the part of me that knows when something is off. When a conversation drains me, I can feel that. When a presence feels heavy, I feel that. And I've learned to trust these feelings without needing to explain it away, but to know that there's energy I've picked up that needs to be removed from my energy space. So I do that by setting boundaries. And you can think of these boundaries as locked doors, and I'm the one holding the key. There was a time I thought keeping the door open made me more loving, more accessible, more kind, and more relatable. But now I understand that an unlocked door invites anything and everything in. And everything and anything is not welcome here anymore. So yeah, I keep the door locked, not because I'm closed off, but because I've become discerning and protective and respectful of my own space and my own energy. By setting boundaries, I found that I don't feel any guilt about that, because I don't owe access to anyone just because they were familiar, just because they've known me, or just because they want it. They're not getting access. My peace is not up for negotiation. My energy is not a place for people to unload their chaos or unload trauma. And I don't reopen doors to situations that have already taught me why the door needed to be closed in the first place. Inside this space, there's quiet, there's peace, there's truth, and there's lots of healing going on. This version of me that's here within my inner sanctum no longer abandons herself to make others comfortable. This space is sacred, and I protect it because I finally understand its value. Here's some reflection prompts for you to start to think about creating your own inner sanctum. The first question is, where in your life have you left doors open out of habit or fear? The second question, who has earned safe, respectful access to your energy? And the third question is, what would it look like to fully lock the door without guilt? Setting boundaries. if you're on this journey too, you may start to feel that there's a door within you as well. You may realize that it's been wide open for far too long. And when you finally close it, when you finally lock it, don't let guilt convince you to hand out keys to people who never honored your space to begin with. Because your inner sanctum is not meant to be shared with everyone. It's meant to be protected and respected, and most of all, honored by you. Create an inner sanctum. This is our episode for today. I hope you guys have been doing well. Happy Earth Day, and happy birthday to me. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you again very, very soon. As always, I wish you peace, love, and light. Stay well. Be safe out there. And I'll talk to you later. That's it for now.